And B.J. Upton to bat. Really starting us off in this game. Hamill with the pitch. Trying to saw him off inside with that pitch for strike one.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
And he leaves that one alone as B.J. Upton, showing patience, evens the count. Lifetime he's gone 0 for 2 against Jason Hamill. There's a smash towards the hole, and Davis pulls it in.
Well, he hit this one on the screws, but luckily the first baseman had it positioned properly and had the big old glove over there to get him out.
Jason Hayward is at the plate.
One of the true underdog stories from last year was this Orioles ascension from a team that was picked to finish near the bottom of the AL East to a wild card winning club. They played with so much heart in every game, tried to find a way to win.
And lets that one alone. Jason Hayward shows a lot of patience, evens the count. Our discussion about the Orioles, going back to their manager, changing the mentality of the whole organization. He got them to believe in themselves, John.
Well, he did have them believe in themselves, and they really believed in themselves in those close games. But what's crazy, though, they had a negative run differential for almost the whole season. Ended up with 93 wins, only scoring 7 more runs than they gave up. That's amazing.
That is swung on and missed by Jason Hayward. That's a strike, evening the count.
Well, with a couple strikes out of Gary, I'm going to go right at him with the slider now. He struggles with that pitch.
And Hamill misses.
He's dragging his arm on his curveball, and the ball just hanging up in the zone. He's got to pull it through.
Payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 men have been put away. Chance here with 2 down for Justin Upton. Here's the delivery. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, with an 0-1 count, we usually see him go with the heater. Sometimes he goes against grain, but I think you have to go with the trend.
Here's the delivery. And strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Upton now to be very careful at the plate. And this is a slider in there, called strike 3. That'll do it. And a good half inning there, gone in short. And Chris Medlin is the pitcher. He'll be the starter for Atlanta. As he gets into this Baltimore lineup, Steve, strategy-wise?
Well, no matter what role he's filling on the team, you have to love Chris Medlin. He's a guy that can command his fastball, and he takes something off on the velocity to try to get the hitter off balance. And he has good deception between his fastball, his curveball, and his changeup.
Popped him up. And Simmons with the catch. In the batter's box is Machado.
Well, the postseason story for the Braves was a short one. They fought themselves back into the wild card game, and even secured home field advantage for that playing game, but the Cardinals just got the better of them.
Had him reaching that time, strike 1. And you think back to that game Steve was talking about, so much going on. All the Braves fielding errors, then the delay of the game causing the fans shower the field with trash.
Yeah, and I think it just tells you that how important that one-game playoff is and how flawless you have to be. The errors by the Braves in that game cost them that one-game playoff and a chance to move further on in the postseason.
Hit in the air. Simmons will field. That's the second out of the inning.
Now, there's nothing worse than getting your pitch and just getting underneath it and popping out to short. Not going to be happy with that.
And it's Nick Markakis at the plate. Fastball bounces to the plate that time. On the way. There's a swing. It's popped up. And Ugla. And that's out number 3. So Chris Medlin, he's got the quick inning. 1, 2, 3. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And the cleanup man stands in. He'll start it off here in the second. Hamill with the pitch. And it's fouled off. And that's another foul ball. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1 and 2.
Well, now he can follow that low fastball with an off-speed pitch, or he can come back with another fastball.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And Dan Uggla up. In 2011, Dan Uggla is such a force for the Braves. 36 home runs. Big part of the offense. Last year, did not have the same luck when it came to driving the ball. The home runs for Uggla, only 19 last year. One of the consistent sources of power in the league for years. Steve maybe a step in the other direction now.
Yeah, you know, his approach has been going backwards a little bit over the last few years. They need him to get back on track a little bit and start to use the whole field. He's become very pull conscious. He needs to look to drive the ball from gap to gap.
The 1-2 pitch. And Dan Uggla will strike out. No contact on that.
Got him to chase that ball down and away. Good pitch. Not real good execution by the hitter.
Francisco at the plate. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Here's the 0-1 from Hamill. That's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So Jason Hamill, he's got him 1, 2, 3. Good start for him. And now on to the bottom half of the second. So Adam Jones leading it off. Here's the pitch. First pitch, curveball, swung out and missed. 0-1.
Well, anytime you can locate your curveball on the inside and the outside part of the plate, you're going to have a great day. This one here, he throws on the inside part of the plate, just enough to fool the hitter to get him to swing through it and miss it.
He's going to try to stretch it. And that's going to bring Chris Davis to the plate.
This is what you're supposed to do when you're leading off an inning. Figure out a way to get on base any way you can. A hit's great, a walk's great, but just get on base because now you have the potential to score runs.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Second lifetime AB, looking to go 1 for 2 with a hit off Medlin. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Chris Davis needs to be careful in the next one.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
And he cannot come up with it. Oh, he has thrown it away, safe all around. Now we get to see Matt Wieters stand in. Davis, the runner at first. Runner on second, Jones. Up the middle, and he's up with it. That's one away.
Now they do get an out, which you like, but I thought they had a shot at a double play right there. Now you've got 2 guys that with a chance of base hit could score 2.
And it's J.J. Hardy now. Here it comes. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1.
But it looked like the batter was chopping wood right there. I mean, that pitch is up in the strike zone. Try to take a better swing at that one. That one should have been out of the ballpark.
This one's bounced up the middle. Johnson, nice glove work. Not a good throw. Oh, he's got a chance to score. And he comes in to score, and they've got the 1-0 lead.
A tough situation for Chris Medlin out on the mound right now. He's going to have to buckle down and find a way to get out of this jam.
And he finds himself in an early pitching jam here, down by 1-2 on.
They have to limit the damage, and they have a chance to be all right. They just have to settle down and make good pitching.
He grabs it. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And Reimold's batting. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Lined right at the second baseman. And he can't make the play. This could be trouble. And Davis is home. And Hardy also will score. And he throws it away. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. Nate McLouth gets in to swing now with 2 away. And the confidence we are seeing here palpable. This lineup able to figure out effective ways to score and keep scoring.
Well, it's so early in this game, but you feel like the momentum has just slipped away from the opponent. I mean, they're not showing they can get guys out with any regularity.
Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2. And certainly no consistency in the pitching, as John was saying. Steve, what's he going to have to do now?
Well, it's going to have to be a team effort. It starts with the pitching. You've got to stop putting up runs, put some zeros up there, and allow your offense the chance to try to come back.
And there's Upton. Pulls that one in for the 3rd out. Nice jolt of offense. Second inning, putting up. And we're happy to have you here in Baltimore on this clear, beautiful evening at Oriole Park. It's going to be Johnson now. Now Wieters positions himself. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hamill. 0-1.
Let two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Here's the pitch. It's taken by Johnson inside. And Hamill outside. That'll be a ball.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that two-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
Here's the 2-1. Johnson will foul that away. And that's a ball. Watching inside on the delivery from Hamill.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
And it's Simmons at the plate. There's a strike from Hamill. 0-1.
Well, Hamill getting it done, just dominating this lineup, making it look easy.
One of the hallmarks of this pitching performance we're seeing here today, getting hitters to chase. We've had a lot of that. Here's a breakdown of how he's fooling this lineup and stymieing their offense.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steven. You want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early and then try to make them chase. That's what he's had these hitters doing all game.
Simmons looks at it. That's a ball. Evens the count. Curveball misses, and it's full. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And that one's going to miss. That'll be ball 4. He'll take first base.
Now that base on balls doesn't help anything for this pitcher here.
Such a great at-bat right there. The patience that you have to have that many pitches in an at-bat and work a walk. The pitchers right now, his energy is non-existent.
With good speed now at first base, Gary, they're going to have to at least keep an eye on him. Even though they've got the lead, they've got to watch him because they might try to steal to get back into this game.
And Davis will try and hold him there. At the belt, the 1-0. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. Now, to be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
Now, guys, the other thing I'm noticing, and maybe this is intentional, but he hasn't gone to the four-seam fastball nearly as much as he typically does. I'd like to see him throw that a little bit more. Be aggressive. Try to get some velocity in there.
Oh, and he bobbles this thing. We'll see B.J. Upton next.
Well, 2012, a typical year for B.J. Upton. You can take that as a good thing or a bad thing, depending upon what you expect him to do. He hit for some power and scored some runs, but the strikeouts and batting average really suffered.
The pitch. And that's a strike. Upton now will take the defensive don't K-me stance. For B.J. Upton, what you see is what you get. He had a year where he hit 300, but mostly he's going to be around probably that 250 mark, John.
Yeah, and I think that is what you get. He has that funky leg kick that I wish if he could get rid of that, I think his numbers would go up as far as batting average goes. But, you know, it's tough to complain when your center fielder's hitting 28 homers.
Ball! Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his advantage.
Well, how can you complain about what this guy has done today?
Showalter's perspective on this one looks like this. Last inning, that pitching gave up nothing. That's what he wants to see. Now looking for the offense to try and expand the lead. Strike 1 to Machado. The pitch. And strike 2, Chris Medlin. He's got him right where he wants him in the count.
Well, that's exactly where you want to throw that breaking ball. You start on the outside part of the plate and let it break away. That's what he did, and he got him reaching.
Pops him up and way up there. Simmons will field. That's one away. Markakis at the plate. Markakis missed some time last season, especially at the end. When healthy, though, he's a 300 hitter, drives in runs, can hit at the top or middle of the order. That's going to be a base hit for Markakis. So Adam Jones will be coming up. And for Markakis, it had been such a model of health for him in the start of his career. Jones grounds it, and he'll try to make the play. Oh, that is a bad throw. Markakis headed to third. It's time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can. So Chris Davis, RBI chance. Well, it's keeping up with the... There's a swinging liner headed towards the left field corner. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And Markakis scores. Throw offline. He is in there at third.
Well, this is where his poise is going to be tested right here. He's got to get this next batter out after surrendering 3 straight hits.
Matt Wieters looking to knock in a run here. You know, guys, this is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And Hayward's there. Out number 2. And the runners have to stay put, second and third. RBI chance, J.J. Hardy looking to make contact. There's a swing and a liner. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And it's Jason Hayward to lead us off. Grounded out his last time up. And here's the first one. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hamill, 0-1.
Well, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now. They've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
He delivers. And lets that one alone. Jason Hayward shows a lot of patience, evens the count.
Well, he went with the changeup right there, but he kept it up in the strike zone. He's lucky the hitter laid off of that one.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Flaherty. One away now. Justin Upton at the plate.
Since the moment he was first taken overall, there's been a lot of expectations for Justin Upton. He shows glimpses of seasons where he's capable of becoming this star, but more often than not, we've been disappointed.
And there's a swing and a miss behind 0-1. Going back to our discussion about Upton, it's really just there are no weaknesses in the game. Field, run, good physical tools, and sometimes can carry a ball club.
Yeah, and I think that's the issue. I think sometimes they want him to be the guy that carries the team for a long period of time, and I don't think he's that type of player. I think he's a player that he has to have good players around him to be more productive, but if you ask him to carry the team, I think that's a lot to ask for him.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Gary, we've seen that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose your grip on the ball, and it doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting someone.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball, played Machado. And that one's going to go through. That's our first hit of the game for these guys. And here's Upton heading home. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from first.
For the Atlanta Braves.
He tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but he gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Here's the 1-0 from Hamill. And it's hit foul by Uggla. He deals. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's exactly the spot you want that breaking ball. Down in the zone. If he hits it, he's going to hit it on the ground.
1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and ripped towards second. Flaherty. That's one. Francisco at the plate. Right now, looking better for this ball club. This is what they needed. Just chink away here and get back into this thing.
Gary, he got some good wood on that last hit. Put it in play. Now he's closing the gap right here. See if they can make up this difference.
Gene McDaniels used to say, just chipping away. And that's what you want to do in these kind of games. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Gary, you know, you're right. Chipping away is exactly what you want to do in these games. You don't have to make it all up at once. Just take advantage of every opportunity you get. Close the gap. Try to pass him later.
Hamill with the pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. This one to Jones. And he's there to retire the side. They pick up 2 runs on Justin. We've got Flaherty in the box. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
Well, when he throws the first pitch for a ball, what does it mean? Well, it means he's working behind in the count. The advantage goes to the hitter. Hitters have 3 hits in this one after going 1-0.
Here's the 1-0. It's fouled away. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. Able to make the grab on that one, 1 out.
Well, the hitter's not going to be happy with himself there. He got his pitch to hit, but too far out in front, too anxious, just skied it to third for an easy out.
And Reimold's batting. He tripled home a couple in his last at bat. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. And he throws it away. So they can't make the play. And he's on. Costly error to allow him to reach base. And now Nate McLeod. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Yeah, that's why he's not been successful, because he hasn't been throwing a lot of different pitches. He thinks he has that one pitch he can get hitters out. I think you just have to look at the scoreboard and realize that ain't working.
Well, John, you know as a hitter, if you have a pretty good idea about what pitch is coming and what zone it's coming in, it makes it a lot easier to hit.
But he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1.
Well, nice stop by the first baseman there, but the runner able to advance in the scoring position.
Here's Manny Machado now, 2 down. Deep right. And Hayward's there. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Save your arm. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. It's going to be Johnson now. He'll get us started here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. Had an 0 for 1 tonight against Hamill.
They went down on. Strikes the last time, swinging over that circle change and was way out in front of it. You got to believe he's going to be sitting on fastball, but being patient in case he gets the off-speed pitch and the changeup.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And that'll set down Johnson. That's one down. So with one down, we're going to see Simmons. Hamill with the pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
When he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with the fastball.
Simmons looks at it. That's a ball. Evens the count. This one is popped up to the left side out of play. The 1-2 on its way. Curveball stays up and almost got him.
Well, pitchers like to throw in off the plate. If it's not a strike, then you want to send a message to the hitter to back up. It allows you to open up the outer third of the plate now.
There's a ground ball. Flaherty. Now it's 2 away.
Oh, nicely done there. Ranges to his right over to second base, able to plant and throw and get the runner.
Schaefer into the batter's box. Lifetime going 2 for 8 against Hamill. Ball 1 to begin this at bat. 1-0. On the ground to second. Flaherty throws to first. Side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything. And here's Nick Markakis leading it off. This time up, he found success with a single off Medlin.
Well, able to get a hit on the fastball last time around. You've got to be looking for it this time around. If he gets his pitch belt high, look for him to try to drive it and hit it out of the ballpark.
So Adam Jones will be coming up. He singled his last trip. And out on the mound, we'll see Luis Ayala. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Well, they had to go to the bullpen much earlier than they anticipated, but the starter wasn't getting it done, and you can't let this game get away from you.
Here's the pitch. Line towards third and foul. And he catches Adam Jones looking. That is strike 3, and he'll head back.
Well, with 2 strikes on the hitter, he went with the heat. I tell you what, a fastball in the low 90s, still very, very effective.
And Chris Davis to bat. Had an RBI double his last time. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
And he gets it through. That's his second hit in the ballgame. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Nice hit there to left field, guys. And because he's hitting lefty, he has that extra time window on that outside pitch to just place it perfectly.
You got to get on base any way you can. He did.
You absolutely do, and this is a good start for his team.
He swings, sends it high in the air. This one way back. There's some help for your team. What a play by Hayward. With that, they'll hold the runners at first and second.
He's got a shot at getting out of this now. Big timeout. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
Couple out, and 2 men are on for J.J. Hardy. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
The guy's looking at the numbers on his pitch tendencies. I think he's going to come back with a fastball right here.
The pitch popped into foul territory down the left side. And there's Upton. Pulls that one in for the 3rd out. And here's B.J. Upton. He'll lead it off. He struck out swinging his last time. First pitch on the way. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Well, great work on the mound right here. Consistent, solid pitching. Great approach. Retired 6 consecutive batters.
Jason Hayward is at the plate. And that's swung on and hit. And Jones, you've got Justin Upton in the box. Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. Hamill with the pitch. It's hit foul by Upton. And Upton looks at that one for a ball to even up the count.
That 2-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
Drilled towards the hole. And he gets in there easily.
Well, 2 quick outs in the inning. You think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum. But he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
A line drive towards short. And Hardy grabs that one. And the side's retired. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. We've got Flaherty in the box. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
When in doubt, go down and away. He throws the slider exactly where he wants to. Tough pitch to hit. No, he didn't throw this one where he wanted to. The ball just kind of moved.
Hit in the air to left center. Upton to field this one. 1 down. 1 down. Here's Nate McLeod. The first pitch. It's hit foul by McLeod. And Johnson makes the catch.
Well, first base could be the hot corner, too, and that was a hot shot to first, but he was able to get up in the spirit for the out.
Here's Manny Machado now, 2 down. Flew out last time. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0. Swung on, missed by Machado. That strike will even it up.
When a hitter gets fooled, he starts to open up his swing. That means he can only...
This is a swing hit in the air. Upton to field this one. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they can't put... This ball game moving along has its own story, and let's see if Freddie Gonzalez likes it. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that. Last one and have some production to tie this one up. First pitch to Ugla. Here's a swing and a fly ball. That's foul. Hamill with the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
Here in 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts. Plus, you get late in the game, you're going to see their best reliever coming in. This is the time to do it.
And it's hit foul by Ugla. And he fouls off another one.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this guy just reaches out, puts it in play, a defensive swing to keep this thing going.
And Dan Uggla will strike out. No contact on that one.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Francisco at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Foul! And it goes foul. Here's the 0-1 from Hamill. 0-1 fastball and a called strike.
Went out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runners and make plays. Try to eliminate the lead runner, but get outs if you can.
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. And that'll set down Francisco. Chris Johnson gets the swing now with 2 away. Popped up his last at bat. First pitch to him. Swing and a rocket toward short. And Hardy grabs that one. And the side's retired. And it's Nick Markakis now. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. Luis Ayala with a strike 2 call.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
Here's a swing and a line drive. The throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first.
Tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
That is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead in the count, and then you give up a base hit. And Jordan Walden gets ready to throw as the Braves decide to bring in a reliever. And he can't pull it in. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall.
This is what you dream about. Great days like this. 3 hits now. Pretty much looks unstoppable.
Now, big chance. Chris Davis. A great opportunity now for Baltimore. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Safe and on plate in there with plenty of time. Oh, what a wild throw. Now he's going to run for second. Here he is, Matt Wieters. Guys, this league continuing to expand, and from the determination we're seeing in this ball game, they are going to be very tough to catch.
Well, they're taking advantage of add-on time, and the opportunities are there. They're cashing in, adding on.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And Hayward's there as he drops back for it and puts it away. And the runners will have to stay put, second and third. Now, here's the opportunity. Here is J.J. Hardy. Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. Spin and a throw behind the runner. And he dives back safely. Here's Walden with the 1-0 pitch. It's hit foul by Hardy. Swing and a miss in the slider. 1-2.
You got the hitter down in the hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
That was J.J. Hardy looking for something else. Strike 3.
Well, this slider's up and away, but with 2 strikes, you have to swing and try to make contact.
We've got Flaherty in the box, wearing the collar thus far. He said bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch miss. Swung on, liner to right, and that'll do it. Haywood puts it away. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. The Orioles ahead by a few. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here. They come in with a plan and see how this game's going for Buck Showalter. Things have been going right for him. His ball club today, last half inning, they proved productive. Now they're looking to expand that lead. And the pitch is taken for a strike by Simmons.
Obviously getting late right now, Gary, and I think that from the pitching perspective, you'll trade an out for a run at this stage of the game, understanding that for every out you get, you're closer to winning.
And Jason Hamill delivers the strike. The count now will go to 0-2.
He looked really out of sync on that swing. Swung late. Looks like he wasn't anticipating the fastball.
A smash between short and third. And Machado makes the play. Schaefer into the batter's box. Last time he grounded out. Here's the pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Now trailing right now, down 3 runs. You got 1 out here in the 8th. You got 5 outs left is the way you have to look at it. They need base runners. Get people on and hope somebody runs into one. A 3-run deficit, not too much to overcome.
0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2.
You better be ready to swing with this guy. He does not waste pitches. Look for that heater.
Swung on, line to right field. And that's through, a base hit.
Nice 2-strike approach by the hitter. A high pitch up in the zone, able to fight it off and make contact and put it in play.
Ground ball to Davis. There's one. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Orioles still out in front. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball. You're on 2K Sports. And Reimold's batting. He'll start things off, bottom half, 8th inning. A strike to start the back half of the 8th here, 0-1. It is foul. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And he gets that one down. His second hit, 2 for 4 today.
Nice 2-strike approach by the hitter. A high pitch up in the zone, able to fight it off and make contact and put it in play.
And now Nate McLeod. Here's the 1-0. And McLeod swings and misses at that one. We've got an even count. Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2. He deals. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
A good 2-strike fastball in on his hands. He couldn't pull the trigger.
And here's Manny Machado. Over to second for 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get him. Oh, they did not want to do that. So Nick Markakis is batting. And Ugla. And that's out number 3. No runs on a hit. And with the lumber, here's Jason Hayward. Hitless so far. He'll get another shot at it now. First pitch of the at-bat now. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Hamill, 0-1.
I think right now they're looking to get a couple guys on and see if they can't get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark right here. So base runner's the key. Do not run into outs. Be conservative on the bases. You're down 3.
And that's a strike. Jason Hayward's going to have to take a defensive posture at the plate now.
The hitter needs a 2-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
Here's the pitch. Trying to get him to bite, but he lays off outside. 1-2. And lets that one alone. Jason Hayward shows a lot of patience, evens the count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one is fouled off by Hayward. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And it's Justin Upton in the box. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 from Hamill. It's hit foul by Upton. There's a swing and a smash. 2 away.
Well, then we'll have to close this one out, Gary, and obviously a successful day up by 3 in a safe situation. So, you know, obviously looking to try to close this one out and get ready for tomorrow.
Here's the first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
A two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 from Hamill. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. He fouls that one off. Swung on, hit on the ground. That looks like a single.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Fair down.
And then Ugla up. Struck out swinging last time up. And it's 0-2. Ugla, he'll be swinging anything close.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out. We might have a souvenir.
Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And we take a look at a performance that today earned our Player of the Game award.
Well, yeah, I agree. Complete games seem to be a dying art, but every now and again, someone tosses a gem like this one. What I like is that even though he wasn't perfect, his manager gave him the chance and showed enough confidence in him that he could get the job done and finish it off, and he did.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.